guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got a global data download. So we're gonna have the Resurrection F Blues, and some other stuff coming to global Dokkan. Now, I mean, let's just, start this off. Let's get things out of the way. This is a very easy skip. I can bring up their banner once again. I always forget to bring up their banner specifically. But you can just easily skip this banner. I think that this is a great timing release for Global Dokkan, right? You see a lot of people have been upset, oh my god, what are they doing? But, I mean, it's 2 years ago, the Tanabata character came out in December anyway, right? So it's just like, they're just going back and forth of when they're releasing it. But I would argue this is a lot better, because the Gammas were a banner that it's actually, like, kind of, like, smart to summon on, right? Like, they're so good. There's other really good featured units. I think that the Gammas might return very fast, maybe even as soon as next month on Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo's banner, but we don't know that for sure, right? The Gammas might not return for many months. Who knows, right? Impossible to tell. And then Vegeta and Trunks, their banner's ass, but they're super good, right? They're the best unit in the game, I think. And then you have Heroes, which, it's hard to guess, like, how good the Heroes characters will be and will age. Especially because they come out so close to the anniversary, which typically does have, power creep, at least a little bit. 6th anniversary, 5th anniversary, it did feel like the game, sort of took a step up a little bit. So we'll see. We will see. But this, there's just no value here. Now, for Global, I'm quite certain that this is going to be Majin Vegeta right here. The tech androids were on Gamma 1 and 2's banner, so rather than them, you can expect Majin Vegeta will be here. Majin Vegeta's great. I would say Majin Vegeta actually is the best character on the banner. He's better than the Resurrection F Blues, but the problem is that Majin Vegeta needs LR Vegeta and Trunks to be that good. So, it's like if you're a global player, you're summoning on this banner, getting the Resurrection F Blues, who are okay, or you're getting Majin Vegeta, who is really good, but he needs a unit that's not even out yet on global. So I don't like the idea of summoning on this. Beerus and Frieza are probably not easying soon. Jiren is definitely easying soon. I would say like 100% within the next calendar year. I guess that is a long time, but by November 3rd of 2023, Jiren should easy A. Because in terms of premium characters, so this is summonable characters, Jiren is like the 4th oldest. It's like LR Int Bojack, Physical Super Vegito, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the LR, and then Jiren. I believe Jiren is 4th. I believe in terms of premium characters, those are the 4 oldest characters that have not easy aid. So Jiren should be coming up, but I mean, that doesn't mean he's going to have to summon here. We do have the Blues themselves. Now, essentially, the way I describe this character is that Goku is very underwhelming. Goku is not really that impressive. He can do a lot of damage, but that's it. Goku is a glass cannon. I found that even once Goku builds up here, if you're going up against a really tough boss, Goku will take a lot of damage still. You need to swap into Vegeta, once it's time to fight the really tough bosses, which the condition is really good, turn 4, but you get to turn 4, and then the problem is that Vegeta needs Rainbow Orbs. With 3 or 4 Rainbow Orbs, Vegeta is very good, but he only Rainbow Orb changes for 3 turns. So it's like, he does guaranteed crit with 4 Key Spheres, 4 Rainbow Key Spheres, and his defense is pretty good with 3 Rainbow Key Spheres. I have had it before. This Vegeta, I've had him survive a super attack from Cell Max. This Vegeta does have that potential in him, but it's I don't know. This unit is not that like super mega crazy. They're not. Like, it's like this to me is an easily skippable release. I don't think that there's even really some crazy character on here like getting their 200% where you really want them. Well, what's funny is, like, when I'm using this team in the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone, it's like I'm relying upon LR Golden Frieza. I know a lot of people would, be, oh my god, what? But yeah, remember, Golden Frieza characters actually do work rather well with the Resurrection F Blues. Because of this. Resurrection F, you get Super God Combat, you got Fierce Battle, like that's enough. You got a couple of links, you do have a link that's giving some defense and some key, right? This unit really gets helped out by having defense there, but like the Golden Friezas are so huge. LR Golden Frieza should be in part 2 for Global at some point. I would expect Golden Frieza will come out in like 2 weeks. Like Golden Frieza, like the 11th to the 18th, and then like Heroes the next week, and then another Dokkan Fest the next week. I think that's probably what's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see. I expect JP's probably gonna get another LR as well this month. I think both for because Dokkan. I mean, I feel like a lot of people don't really realize this, but Dokkan does release monthly LRs. The only real exceptions would be cooldowns off of major celebrations because they spam like 4 LRs in that month, right? So it's like if you look at the Worldwide Download Celebration, they drop 4 LRs in that month celebration, right? So then the next 2 months, October and November, one of the two typically doesn't have an LR because it's kind of like a cooldown period. It's the same thing with Anniversary, right? We'll get 4 LRs in that month period. January typically does not have an LR, again, sort of as like a cooldown period. So that's just kind of what we were in October. But November, we're going to get back to our, monthly sort of LR type thing here. So, all right, there's Resurrection F Blues. Good, but really not good enough to summon for. You have Jacko on the banner as well. Jacko is solid. Dodge characters are really looking quite good these days with these million damage super attack bosses. Again, characters can't tank off of raw defense anymore. You have to have guard, damage reduction, or dodge to be able to survive these big super attacks from many bosses. The problem with Jacko, though, is that I feel like for a modern unit, he's not doing enough besides his dodge. But more so, it is very frustrating that 70% chance to dodge is in the first slot, 50% chance to dodge. Okay, thank you. Thank you. 50% chance to dodge as the second or third attacker in the turn. I don't like that. That sucks, right? Because like we're going up against Cell Max. And I did no item Cell Max with the special pose category, and I had Jacko on my team. But I was not rocking Jacko in slots 2 and 3 against Tech Cell Max, I believe, right? It's like, yeah, you gonna need to put him in slot 1 for that 70% chance to dodge, right? And it's like if Jacko gets touched once, you lose. But Cell aims a super attack at Jacko. Jacko has a 70% chance to live, whereas most characters it's instant death, right? So that is good. Do not disregard dodge characters, especially in an event like Cell Max, where you have unlimited attempts, right? Red zone can be, annoying, and, that's where I think the term artificial difficulty perhaps does have some value or some merit, right? Is the fact that the red zone, you could say, might be a bit more difficult because of the fact that there's, like, attempt restrictions. You can only do 3 attempts per day. Whereas Cell Max, you just do the event over and over and over until you get God RNG, and boom, you're good. That's why I don't have an issue with the difficulty of Cell Max. No stamina cost, no daily limits. I think they can make the event as hard as they want. Who cares? There's no, you don't lose anything by losing. I guess except for 5 minutes, right? Like it's not, I don't know. It's not the biggest deal compared to Red Zone where there's the daily limits, right? Jacko's good. He should have been a support though. It's like you could keep everything the same except just give him 70% chance to dodge at the start of turn. Doesn't need to be restricted to slots. But then also give him 3 key and 40% support to some category. Special pose. Dude, how freaking good would Jacko be if he 70% dodged in every slot and he was a 40% special pose support? So he's supporting Ginyu, Gamma 1, and Gamma 2. Like, that would be crazy. Jacko would be really good. Right? Like, I think Jacko is solid, but I don't know that I would not call him really good, right? All right, so we have that. Let's see. So we have the banner, of course, those 2 characters. We have the Awakening and Ease for Super Strike King Cold. I really like him. We'll get to him in a second. There's also the Ease for the LR Tech Ginyu. Definitely a fan of that character as well. Area 28's getting a couple of new stages. That's good. I don't think... Is it just 2 stages? We're going to look in a second. I think it's just 2 stages, though. It's area 28-6 is the one that is good for boosted manual link leveling. I like 28-2 for auto, But the next two stages, I say stage 3 and 4, they're not like special for like link leveling or anything like that. We got some new events. We got some tickets. All right, let's take a look here. So here's the promo movie. The blue Goku intro is still one of my favorites. Oh, I got to do the intro tier list. Yeah. All right, so we have the Resurrection F Blues. They drop tomorrow. Well, I guess tonight. They drop tonight. So there's them. We have our boy Jacko as well. Super Strike King Cold. Now, King Cold, I think King Cold is one of the best free-to-play units in the game. You need to specifically know his place. King Cold is there to rock in Super Battle Road, and King Cold can solo fights. King Cold will win you fights by himself. He has this massive attack debuff, 25%, which is really good. With a Frieza on rotation, he has a medium chance to seal all enemies. Really, really good stuff. King Cold, again, can completely win fights in Super Battle Road. I think this is a very strong free-to-play character, and he's supporting, too, right? It's like, I've had many runs, Wicked Bloodline Extreme Super Battle Road, where, you know, it's like, oh, LR Final Form Cooler and Golden Frieza and STR EZA Cooler are going crazy, but I won because of the turn against 4 enemies where King Cold sealed them all and debuffed them, and then I was able to put Final Form Cooler in slot 1, and then he insta-killed everything, right? Like, this guy's actually pretty, I like King Cold quite a bit. Not Red Zone. You're not using him in Red Zone. You're not using him in EZAs, right? You're not using him in the Legendary Goku event, but you put this guy into Super Battle Road, and this guy can win you fights as a This is a great free-to-play character, I think. I really like King Cold a lot. So we have him. We have the LR Tech Ginyu Force. They are also easying tonight. This is a very, very good free-to-play unit as well. I think this has got to be like a top 5 free-to-play character, for sure. The LR Tech Ginyu Force. They work really well with Ginyu, with Rikumen Golda, with Berter and Jace, right? They're a nice buff to that team. You know, they're not summonable LR level, but they do help out the Ginyu Force, right? Especially if you're going up against like AGL Metal Cooler in the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone, or you're going up against Broly. This character can really be quite helpful, so that's good. So we have that. 2 new stages added for quest mode for global. 28-4, 28-5. Neither of these is like some sort of link level stage or anything like that, so I don't have to worry about anything like that, right? It's just, you know, continue grinding up the blue gems so you can easy LR Vegito Blue, continue grinding up the equips for him, right? You know, you can get these really, really good equips for Vegito Blue. Let's see, so we have the 2 new stages for King Cold Super Strike. We got his medals. Here is the Dokkan event for the Resurrection F Blues. Here is the stage added to the Ginyu Force Saga Ize area for the Tech Ginyu. Tickets as well. There's Baba Shop tickets. Right. You know what I think I saw? Is there Purunga as well coming? I think there is. Seems like the thank you celebration typically is kind of like a 2-month affair. So here, let's like it's gonna last pretty much all of November and December. I believe Purunga is coming as well. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, so we have okay. Let's take a look here. So we have got these, of course, are the global units coming. Here are the Purunga Dragon Balls. Looks like it starts tonight for the Purunga Dragon Ball start. Okay. We have the global gift cards. Unfortunately, most of these, yeah, powerful. I agree. Here, we'll give him a like. Yes. Yes. Yeah, powerful. Very. Yeah, you guys, listen. Don't knock yourselves out too fast selecting your powerful characters with these cards, man. Here, let's take a look at this. Purunga Dragon Ball guide. What are we looking at? I think I might make a separate video for this. So, Z Awaken a character, use 77 stamina. Clear a stage with a bond of parent and child category. Yeah, they did add that category in early to global, okay. Clear a stage once with a rainbow orb. Do the Master Roshi daily turtle event once. You should be doing this every day anyway. Do a friend summon, and then increase link level once. Yeah, and this keeps going. The hidden thing at the bottom of your banner, Dokkan Awaken a character, super attack, all this good stuff. Yeah, I'll probably do a separate video on this, going over everything. So, there we go. there is the global data download. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I would say this is a good thing, not a bad thing. If you're a global player, you could skip this banner and you could wait if you want to summon on heroes. You want to save for Beast Gohan. You want to save for Vegeta and Trunks. You want to save for the New Year's step-ups. You want to save for the Christmas Tanabata banner. Maybe a Beast Gohan, right? There's a lot of other good stuff coming up. This is perfect. You know, show me that you guys can beat that summoning addiction. Skip this banner and then summon for the much better stuff coming soon. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.